I'm trying to tap it, this shit get graphic. Bro, put the latch on the door when I'm packing. I watch the back of the can when I...
Welcome to Hostile Sundays. Y'all know what's going on. We're here with some true entrepreneurs, truth water CEOs. What's going on, y'all?
Man, what it is.
How you feeling, man? Thanks for having us.
Yes, of course. First of all, one at a time, introduce who you are and where you're from.
Man, you know, it's true. West Baltimore, Shirley Avenue. Let's go.
Oh no, it's Rahn, man with the plan, representing Baltimore.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, so before we get into the water and everything y'all into, I'm gonna start with you, True. What was it like? You said you from West Baltimore, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what was it like growing up in West Baltimore?
Shit, I'm gonna just say I experienced real life. Like, I got to experience life hands-on. Not the dream world, the Hollywood, the commercial life. I got to experience. You know what I'm saying? That's the key word I just said, experience. So I got experience. Let me see that.
Okay. And how about you?
Shit, like growing up in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Shit, I just say like it teach you a lot fast and like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta get on quick in life, you know what I'm saying, like life come at you fast, you feel what I'm saying, it's like you gotta really adjust and know how to maneuver out here for real, you know what I'm saying, so it teach you a lot, you know what I'm saying, and shit, I'm just thankful at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, it got me to this point, you feel me.
And to continue on, y'all both kind of got like a consulting PR type thing going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Don
Enterprises,
and you True Relations, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna start with True Relations. So how'd you even come up with all that and start, get to the point where you are today?
Shit, I always loved like sports, you know what I'm saying, growing up. But it was more so my experience in Baltimore, just learned it was a void. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of creators, we had a lot of talent, and it was just like, it was just connect this talent to the opportunity for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So we just created a system, you know what I'm saying, for us to connect this uprising talent to that, you know what I'm saying, that opportunity that they need to excel to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it was, just seeing this talent and just wanting to be that connector for the next level. You know what I'm saying?
And for you, with Don Creations, like, how you come up with that?
Yeah, it's like Don Enterprise, that came from like me just being around a lot of talent, you know what I'm saying? It's like with me, like I knew that I wasn't the star, or I knew I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, the person that was like the athletic talent or the music talent, you get what I'm saying? So I knew that it took the person around the next person, you know what I'm saying, to like help them grow and get to the next level for us. So like I looked into like LeBron James, PR team, like Rich Paul and Maverick and them. I looked into like Chipotle, like when E. coli broke out and how they handled the situation. I looked into like Wells Fargo back, I think in 2005, I think when their employees was taking like $2 out of every person's account, and they ran them like $100,000 in like 2 days, and you know what I'm saying, how do they remarket and rebrand themselves, and I'm just looking like artists and athletes. And it's like, I got all these passions, and it's like, I wanted to be that gateway for success for people, you get what I'm saying? So I just wanted to take a different approach rather than wanting to be like on the front screen, but you know what I'm saying, elevating talent overall.
I want you to speak on the importance of having that and creating that opportunity in a city like Baltimore.
Yeah, you got to, because first there's a lot of creatives, you get what I'm saying? So it got to be a balance somewhere, you get what I'm saying? Whereas though, like I always say, it's hard to grow your business or your brand and be working at the same time. You get what I'm saying? You trying to rap, but then how you going, like, what marketing ways you going to go? You trying to be an athlete, but how you getting seen by the particular people? It's like, you can't do both, you know what I'm saying? Because when you scaling a brand or business, you know what I'm saying, you trying to grow it, you trying to elevate it to whatever extent you see it as. But you get what I'm saying? Like, who's going to be that niche, or where's that area going to be where you're not burning yourself out, you know what I'm saying? So it's real important, you know what I'm saying? Like a polished brand, you know what I'm saying, could take you real far.
You saying that,
yeah. Yeah.
And would you say like a lot of networking is involved with this?
That's what I spent all my first couple years doing, is networking, like, and that's work. I'm telling people like, no, I'm working right now. And it's like, oh no, you at a club or you at this event or you doing this, but it's like I'm building relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like you always say, like just planting seeds. So for the first year or two, like I didn't see $1, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't the money wasn't the thing. It was, you know what I'm saying, the goal the mission I was on for like creating a community, creating like, you know what I'm saying, the boundaries of like success for us. So like networking is the major part. Like networking, your net worth, what they say, your net worth is what? Yeah.
Your net worth.
You know, your network is your net worth, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be around the right people, you know what I'm saying, do the right things, you know what I'm saying, to bring it all together.
Yeah, it's the build. Bro, talking about like that's the name of my business, True Relations. So it's like it's really the relationships that we build. You know what I'm saying? Because when you understand like the difference between like money and capital, you understand social capital is a type of currency. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Because you the actual currency, and you treating your intellect a skill. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta do good business and stand on business. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it is. As far as that's how I look at networking. You know what I'm saying? It's really currency at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. And now I'm gonna jump into this, you know, this water y'all got going on out here. Truth Akaline water. Explain to us first of all why the name Truth.
So like we told truth, cause truth is a principle. And I'm gonna say this second, like a lot of people think it's like name that to me because my name's Truth, but truth is a principle. So we teach self-wealth and health through the actual organization and company. So that's why we named the water Truth. Just because when you meet us, you're gonna get game, you're gonna get the truth, and you know. That's really what it is for the most part, self-wealth and health and just game. Life, truth is life, you know what I'm saying? Water is life, so it's a principle for the most part.
And for those who don't know how to like get started, like I know y'all way bigger than just this water, but for those that are actually interested in starting, you know, maybe their own water company or maybe, I don't know, juice or whatever, tell us a little bit how you got started with this. Don't give away all your secrets, but tell us a little bit how you got started with this and how you know grew it to where it's over like 10 stores now, right?
Yeah.
Way more than that, right?
We in over 100 locations right now. Yeah, we're in over 100 locations. Retail and you know what I'm saying, local. So like to answer that question, what it was, how we came up with the water.
Yeah, explain to somebody that's trying to like start their own company what steps do you need to take?
Well, you gotta understand what you're talking about. So it's really doing your research in that specific industry. So like for water, for the most part, I did my research, and I've been, if people been following me and everything I've been doing, I've been talking this language. You know what I'm saying? Of just having your own, understanding business, understanding commercial law. So like the thing was water. That's for me. That's a universal. That's a universal connector. You know what I'm saying? Like water connects with us. So for me personally, it was more so, how could we reach more people? And you know what I'm saying? Because it's more than water, like you said. So how could we reach more people with this message and these opportunities that we had for the people? So like water created a lot of opportunities. So for the most part, it was doing that research, and it's a process, and trusting that process.
Real process.
It's a real process, you know what I'm saying? So it's really trusting that plan that you put behind whatever industry, like specifically beverage, is having that plan, knowing what it is, doing your research, the science of it. Because once you understand the product, is you're more able to connect whatever you need to connect with after you do your research. So it ain't really, oh, I know everything, I know the whole game. It's like I'm a student, so I really like study whatever I want to get into, and I get right into it. So that's really what it is. I did my research. The next thing out of that, I kind of like I said, I'ma kind of like ramble a little bit, cause like we ain't man Rahn didn't like come together with the plan. It was more so I had a vision, you get what I'm saying, and man, him was been posed to work, you get what I'm saying. Like we was like 5 years ago. We had been posed the work, but like I said, the idea was more so how could we use this water to connect with other leaders and entrepreneurs, and you know what I'm saying, create shareholders, opportunities. You know what I'm saying? We're just creating opportunities again. So like the water was like, because when you think about it like this, it's like when we get to talk about the economical part of the entrepreneurial aspect of the water, it's like we get to talking about box trucks, we get to talking about vending machines, you know what I'm saying? We get to talking about, you know what I'm saying? So like we able to go into the community and create opportunity just off of this one business. We got a couple businesses, but it's like this one particular business, it was really to like take care of the people, cause like not really to ask for it, cause it's more so like, and Rahn really the first, like be technical, he really the first testimony how that just made him connected. And then we got a couple independent distributors, you know what I'm saying? So they got opportunities. So it's like you don't work for the company, you work with the company. So we're giving you entrepreneurial opportunities with the company. Connecting with athletes now, you know, shout out to the FIU, you know what I'm saying, rule. You know? So like now we getting athletes paid and connected with, you know what I'm saying? And we got the marketing business. So it's like we connect them with that through the water. So it's like the water, like I said, it's a connector. The water not a thing. We got a whole plan for, you know what I'm saying, for us, for the people. We like 10 in the future for real. Like, but we here right now. Yeah, that's really what it is. Having a plan, trusting the process, and just understanding. If you look at water, I'm gonna give you an example. If you look at water, Essentia, they don't sell water, right? They sell like overachieving. So they'll take like the latest athlete or whatever person in that market or industry, and they'll highlight it and market them with their water. We have another one, Life Water. They kind of do the same thing. Well, all industries do the same thing, but Life Water kind of like take artists, unseen artists, and highlight whatever they doing, and annually they'll change the bottle of that person's art, you know what I'm saying? So like our niche, it was more so like rehabilitating the community, like straight diving in the community, like kind of like that Under Armour approach, diving right in that community because it's us, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So that's really what it was, just having an idea and seeing how we can connect it with the streets and the people.
And you spoke on community a lot. So what have you guys like? And I know you also, everybody has future plans, you know, to give back and help, but what have you guys done so far to help your community through, whether it be the water or just your other, you know, your consulting or whatever else it might be?
Well, first off, to even go back in, we already been involved in the community as far as Triage Project, Redesigning Minds, like PRP programs, nonprofit organizations, like we already, you know what I'm saying, help with the youth on a daily, you know what I'm saying, as far as back to school give backs and, you know what I'm saying, like food drives and, you know what I'm saying, the community cookouts and fun days and, you know what I'm saying, like community cleanups. That already just what we do naturally on a regular day basis, you know what I'm saying? So with the water itself, like True was talking about, was creating opportunity itself, like creating job opportunities and getting them, getting kids like opportunities to make money, you know what I'm saying, learn about health and fitness all throughout the day, you know what I'm saying, while advertising, you know what I'm saying, the water itself, you know what I'm saying. So I mean, it trickled back all the way back to just what we do on a regular, you know what I'm saying. So like I don't know if you got specific stories you got, but yeah, like we always just tapping in the community, just all in general, for real.
Yeah. So like community, that's like, so that's one of the pillars when we talk about the water. So it's like 4 pillars: community, education, engagement, entrepreneurship. So it's like we just touched on entrepreneurship and different opportunities. So like community, that's the first pillar. So we still operating off of idea from 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't wake up yesterday like let's create some water and, you know what I'm saying, redistribute in the community and, you know what I'm saying, trying to capitalize and privatize. No, that wasn't we still operating off the idea of like how can we connect people with opportunity with his business. That's why it made sense. That's why we couldn't work together at first, because it was like he was doing the same thing I was doing. We was just, it was like Kobe, LeBron, like yo, you cool, but it's like I'm on this team, you on that team, but it's we ain't, you know what I'm saying? But then when it made sense, it finally like trickled down. Like, all right, yo, this makes sense for us. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and I'm gonna get back into. I'm gonna go with start with you with Dawn Enterprise. So you, as you said, it's for you consulting. The gateway can help that person get to that through that doorway to that next level that they need to be. So say I'm an athlete, top athlete, say at Dunbar, and I'm trying to get some help. Don't have no support, and I come to you. How can you help me?
See, first thing I tap into a person's mind and knowing like what they really want. You know what I'm saying? Because until you know yourself, a lot of other things won't work. You get what I'm saying? So it's not about just all right. You get a person and all right, cool. Like we gotta just do this. We gotta do that. First, you gotta like sit down and like evaluate who you are and know like what you want long term. Because that's what I feel like I separate from like the other like bigger companies and things like that. That's like out there. It's more so all right. We get you. We put money in front of you. You know what I'm saying? But then you still don't really utilize self or know anything about money management, know anything about anything. You get what I'm saying? You just kind of just get money or you just get a bunch of fame or opportunity. And just like all right, this is how I'm going with life. So me more so, I tap into the mind knowing like okay, like who are they? You know what I'm saying? What do they want for their family? What do they want for their friends? Like what do they want for their community? What is their overall goal? You know what I'm saying? Then I tap into like. Because I want people to be true to themselves with their brand. I don't like, oh, you got to go about it this way. You got to go about it this way. This is how you got to be for this to work. I want you to be, I always want people to maximize their ultimate potential by being true to them, who they are. So for me, I then create a rigorous plan. You know what I'm saying? It's like a day-to-day operation or like a 3-month, 6-month, 12-month, whatever goal plan of what are the goals that they trying to break down. Because I break my years down, my year down in quarters. So I do January, February, March, quarter 1. April, May, June, quarter 2, and so on. Like all just like a basketball game. And I break it down of like your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, right? And I focus on mainly your strengths and your opportunities because I feel like if you master whatever your strengths are, your threats and your weaknesses wouldn't really matter. I'll kind of outweigh the bad. And I mainly just focus on those things for real and just help them utilize whatever it takes, you know what I'm saying, with their brand. If it's like blog write-ups and articles and interviews, if you got to go on campaigns, if you got to do community work, if you got to drop merch, if you got to, whatever the case may be. But no one person is the same. You know what I'm saying? I don't treat this client exactly how this client is. It's like, it got to make sense for each person for real. You know what I'm saying? So I tap into their mind. I come up with like whatever their strong points are. And we just focus on it, you know what I'm saying? Because like anybody I work with, any partner, client I had, it's like we become like family, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not about me collecting a dollar. It's about me saying like in 3 or 5 years, what can you do for the next person in your family? What can you do for the next person in your community? What can you be the next person for your own self? Because a lot of people, bro, like they'll get money or they'll get, you know what I'm saying, to certain goals, but really can't maintain certain things because the foundation is not there. You gotta operate off a foundation, or it's going to eventually break a fold, or it's going to expose itself. So that's just how I go about it, man.
And I want to say for you, say I'm an artist, a young artist popping, trying to get to the next level. I come to you, ask you, hey, can you help me out? What can you do for me?
So that's why you gotta understand like the in-depth of true relations. So true relations also a liaison group. So I kind of like know my skills. I kind of like talk to the boss, make the lucrative deal. You know what I'm saying? That's really my skill. But I also liaison deals. So if someone comes with like I said, an artist, I might liaison to Rahn. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm a wingman, and we'll broker the deal on the back end, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm gonna talk, but I liaison to him for the most part. Or I might liaison to the, so we got like a liaison process. I got some major, you know what I'm saying, hitters on the back end. So once you come to relations, you're gonna be taken care of, like regardless. Because the thing is, like I say, the big word with us, we don't compete, we connect. You know what I'm saying? So you come with the problem, we got the solution, like for the most part.
That's deep. We don't compete, we connect.
Yeah.
And another thing with artists, that was the first thing I started doing, like anything, you know what I'm saying, working with artists, because I remember back then when I started looking into like PR and branding and marketing, like I tried to apply to jobs, I tried to go internship routes, but it's like everyone wanted you to already have everything figured out. And for me, I'm like, how the hell am I have this shit figured out? I'm trying to learn it. You know what I'm saying? So music was a thing that you didn't need like too much crazy where you could kind of work on you could do it in your own lane for real. So I looked at it right. I'm like, all right. So I know all these rappers locally, and I'm like, everyone just put their music in a group message. Hey yo, I'm ready to drop at 12, bro. Everybody post, and it's like you and all your homeboys, y'all know the same girls, y'all been around the same people, y'all dress the same, y'all got the same like lingo, but it's like, what is it? How is it really going to elevate? Unless it's just a crazy hit song. But I'm like, how often is that? So I'm like, who's the person, you know what I'm saying, reaching out to labels? Who's reaching out to A&Rs? Who's the person, you know what I'm saying, getting in contact with blog writers, you know what I'm saying, or PR people? Who's the person setting up the music videos? Where's the treatment plan for it? Like, who's developing their EPK? Who's, you know what I'm saying, coming up with like their campaign of like that 3-month period before the project, then like the pre-promo, then the post-promo. And that's like the lane I took, because I'm just like, yo, like, you gotta have structure to it. Just because it's rapping and you being creative don't mean you don't have a system to it, because all business is systems and operations, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you don't just say, all right, I'm gonna record today, or I'm gonna just go to play basketball today, or I'm just about to record a podcast just today. Like you told me earlier, you said like you haven't missed a Sunday. You get what I'm saying? It's like music, sports, all those industries are the same, because you gotta put in that time and the work. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, what is the rigorous plan that we about to put together to make it make sense? You know what I'm saying? That's where like I found like my niche. You get what I'm saying? Like to go back what we talking about a little bit earlier, like that's how the water comes about. You get what I'm saying? It comes back. It's not just, oh, we just wake up and say, all right, water. You know what I'm saying? It's years of just building. You know what I'm saying? Creating something that's like that got that really got like meaning. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, like everybody different. You know what I'm saying? You already know who you dealing with and where they gonna meet at. Because everybody not gonna be a star. Everybody not gonna be, you know what I'm saying, LeBron James of the generation. Everybody's like, everyone deserve to be able to make money and live comfortably off of their passion if they put in the right work. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we try to guide people and put them in, because not everything I do, not everything you do. You know what I'm saying? But that's why you sit down with somebody and say, all right, look, we got to put together a plan or a goal to get to where we got to get to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you knew every single thing or every, like, I wouldn't be right here. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'd be, you know what I'm saying, with Jeff Bezos on traveling Mars for the first time. You get what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But it's like, it's always good to have people that really genuinely care about what your future holds for real. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's what we at. Like we never discuss like just money. You know what I'm saying? Or just like luxury things. It's always about how can we add value to the next thing, or you know what I'm saying, find new opportunities. You get what I'm saying? It's like, this word is not to say, all right, this is just a hustle to shine or nothing. This is to say, look, like we helping these people. Say for instance, we working with an artist, but they having a hard time making money. They can now become an independent distributor within a company, make money to support what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Now we can maneuver and work with whatever way we got. We got a young kid outside, you know what I'm saying, that's outside moving around. What in the day is like, now we got an opportunity where they can learn about health, learn about longevity. Now you can start breaking generational curses, you know what I'm saying, with you don't gotta have high blood pressure over and over again, where you could just simply just take care of yourself early on. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you need a new financial opportunity here. You want to become an accountant, but you can't get a job. Shoot, work with us. Oh, you got your CDL, but you can't find a truck, you know what I'm saying, company. Boom, you can help transport product with us. We got all the loopholes to like break everything we've been doing on our own, but now we put a product in place where it's like now it can really benefit people, you know what I'm saying, firsthand. So.
That's real. There's not a lot of people doing that out here in the city.
Yeah, man, because a lot of people, bro, not in a bad way, because we don't really know. You know what I'm saying? We're not really taught, but it's like, you don't just get a business just to say, all right, I just want to just have some cash to my name and just, you know what I'm saying, just do this to just me. It's like, you want to create a company, you know what I'm saying, that could be on with like while you gone. You get what I'm saying? Like, this water is going to be able to create opportunities without us being there. No, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to say, all right, I want to just do it just for now, make money, get on the gram, be lit. It's like, this is going to help kids down the line. You know what I'm saying? Our own kids, you know what I'm saying? Families, you know what I'm saying? Everything. So that's what we do it for, man.
I know y'all been getting a lot of advice, a lot of free game out, but just for, I don't want to say in Baltimore in general, but any youth that might look at you guys and see what you're doing, you know, might come across your bottle, might be in, who knows, like Arizona, and y'all might have a bottle there one day, and they gonna be who made this and see it's two young guys doing it and be like, I can do something like that? What advice could you give people like that?
Man, know self. That's the first thing.
Gotta know self.
Hey. Hey, you gotta know self, you gotta study self. Cause then you understand everything else, right? Like that's really the thing. And once you understand self, it's like, alright, I know exactly what I wanna do. And sometimes people are like, know him, see everything else and then influence you. Now you tried that and just did that off the experience you had with that person or whatever you saw the whole time. That wasn't even your thing. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get a chance to know yourself, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like really knowing yourself really help you with the direction. And then it's like goals after that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have goals. That you know yourself, you're gonna kinda know, it's not even kinda, you're gonna know what you wanna do, at least have an idea and a foundation. You have to, you know self, you put them goals down. Goals like glasses to keep your whole vision clear. Because you got a vision already. You know what I'm saying? You know self, glasses, you know what I'm saying, with the goals, and it's more so action. Like them goals you wrote down, like how you say he put them by like in quarters, you know what I'm saying? So it's like really knocking them goals down, and that's gonna keep cause you know sometimes within the process people get like worried, you might get discouraged, but when you got them goals, you go back to the drawing board, it's like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, this is what we sticking to, you know what I'm saying? But when you just out here like running around like with your head off, it's like it'll you know what I'm saying, it'll fall down whatever progress you do make. So it's like, yeah, knowing yourself, having them goals down and knocking down the goals like with the action. So like that's what I tell a young guy, like knowing yourself is probably the most important part though. Like,
And what you say? Direction and what you say?
Yeah, so it's like direction is more important than speed. But a lot of times people going nowhere fast, running, but you ain't going nowhere. So you know, so that's really the thing. Like it's really staying in your lane. You know, because once you know yourself, you're going to stay in your lane. Cause knowing yourself take care of a lot of things. Because I don't really want to get into every single thing. But once people, oh, all right, damn, true this, so you know yourself. Like that's true. Stay true to yourself. Like I talk to a lot of the young kids, so it's like I don't tell them be like me. I say stay true to yourself. So like that's why the young kids get it quick. You get what I'm saying? They get it. Like oh, stay true. Oh, I'm cool. It's cool. Fucking cool. It's be myself. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time you ain't gotta tell a young kid that they just looking at the person and you know what I'm saying, they want to be themselves. That's what they got influenced by. You know what I'm saying? So it's just up to us to keep them organic. You know what I'm saying? Keep them innate. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, stay true. Stay. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Stay in your thing.
That's some good advice for Alright, so I want you to tell everybody where they can come find you guys at, how they can get connected to you.
Sure, follow us on Instagram, Truth Akaline, Twitter, Truth Akaline, personal page, Rahn.
Man, _1True on all platforms, Twitter, IG.
Alright, y'all know what it is. It's High Style Sundays. Truth, Akaline, Water, CEOs. You know, it's not a lot of young bosses in Baltimore, but we got two of them right here. Tune in. Appreciate y'all coming through.
Alright, appreciate you, fam.
Signing out.
What I know, keep it D-Lo. I done came up, I'm the neighborhood hero. I was just broke, I got labeled as zero. This shit way different now, I got my way up. I done broke bread with my dog, I ain't changed up. I'ma slam down on a bitch, I don't lay up. I still too much when it's fit on my razor. Burberry London, he came on the pavement. Broke out the dungeon, we living amazing. I smoke a whole lot of dough to get faded. These diamonds, they only some trophies, I paid it.